Let's keep going. So how do you... Ah, screw it. Well, I don't need to use the teleporter at the moment. Oh, we're closing in on the Metroid, which will be the last one. Which would tell you that it's going to be over there, but I don't understand. Oh, it is here. Is this going to be like a... What? 11? Don't you need to like use freeze on these? Okay, so there's a bit more, like the classic Metroid enemies. Now I can actually deal with them. Since I have the, like the bombs. Oh, it doesn't even require that much to do. Oh, fuck. Like it's 5 missiles or something to kill it. Oh, that's another one. Energy recharge and kinda suspicious that they're giving you both of these. I feel like there might be like some sort of super version. There's actually stuff up there too. pretty sure the hidden item is there. Fuck! I didn't have time. What was that? That didn't sound cool. Actually sounded pretty scary. This is the Super Metroid mutation. Turned into a dinosaur. T-Rex. Oh fuck! How could I do those things? Oh. Fuck. Oh, I need to use the spider. I mean, there's no way to evade that. I don't know what to do with against those things. Like, you can just get screwed completely because there's no way to dodge anything. Unless maybe you can actually destroy them with something else. Oh. Well, that wasn't fair. Was the Tyrannosaurus Metroid? No, they killed me. Well. Yes, I survived. Another one. Mommy! It's you, Mom. You my new mom. Yeah, this is actually... Okay, this explains Super Metroid, yeah. Ah! Yeah, this explains Super Metroid, because in Super Metroid she has like a Metroid. She brings back a Metroid or something, and it actually like hey, wait a minute. Can I actually do... What if the Metroid is actually the one that can like destroy the things? I just wanted to do this, just in case. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, I can go through there. It actually is, yeah. But if there's no like endgame super enemies anymore, or boss. I'm still missing quite a bit from here. 78%. There's only one item I haven't gotten from there. And that required... Actually not sure what that required. Does it eat the spikes as well then? I think 255 is the maximum. No. Doesn't eat the spike, so that's not it. There's only a couple of places where I can use that, like the eating or the crystal clearing. This should lead to the surface, yeah. With my Metroid buddy. How the fuck do I... Yeah, I can't even get there from here. I guess like this. Pretty sure I'm missing only one. Wait, we are back in the surface area, but it's totally different now. Let's go see what there is here.
They destroyed my ship!
What the fuck? Is that Ridley or like a different version of Ridley? giving you those things, so there has to be something you do with them. Ah, yeah.
It's not dead yet.
Ah, I wasn't fast enough. So if this is like the end, like, how the fuck? I don't understand. Whatever. Okay, that... whatever reason. You don't even have enough time to actually dodge that. Fucking stuff. Oh. Oh, okay. No, it's puking on her. Super suction. Is that like a counterable attack? likely not. Shouldn't I be dead already? Ugh. Noise animation. I couldn't get the double jump off. What I want to know is I dodged that thing. That's me how. Oh, it that was. Fucking shit, I couldn't do that. Double jump. Okay, and like
Suck its nose.
Oh, that was a counter. Nothing I can do really there.
Whoa.
Now it died.
We have done it, Metroid. We have killed the evil dinosaur beast. Great, let's get the fuck out of here.
Like, if that what was it, I'm actually like, how the fuck are you supposed to get the spike things? Like, huh? Yeah. I understand the crystal places, there were like 2 or 3. Probably 2. No, I think if there was 3, like, crystals that you could get, like, get with the Metroid, but what about the fucking spikes? Huh? Like, there's some mechanic that I'm missing completely. Has to be. Because there were like 5 of those spike things. And I couldn't get through them anyway. Like, even that one where you could like grapple onto it. Like, if it was done like that but it required some fucking shit ass crazy things, then maybe. But there were still like 5 more or something like that where they didn't have anything to grapple on. So there has to be like a mechanic that I'm missing. With the spikes. Because you can't get an immunity to spikes from anything. Like... Huh. I'm fucking confused. That's like super fucking confusing. Like what the hell? Like I'm thinking that I didn't try the slowdown. No, I did. Like I tried to slow down when I was trying to do the grapple, but since it doesn't slow you down, it doesn't do anything. Or like it doesn't work in that. It doesn't slow down your weapons or anything. So you can't grapple that thing anyway. Not to mention, you can't pull. I don't think you can actually pull anything like those things if you don't have. If you're not standing on solid ground or like hanging, if you're like flying in the air. That's why I was feeling like maybe you'd need to like pull on get on enemy there and in that one place and try to platform on it. But the thing is, there were at least 4 places where you can't do that. There's no pullable things like with the grapple. So how do you do those? I kinda want to go and see, but yeah. In any case, I did it. Took me a while, yeah. This was actually a really long game for a linear game. Like, it was really linear. You didn't need to like backtrack or anything almost at all. They didn't show you how many items you collected. The overall percentage. Clear time 12 hours 35 minutes. See you next mission. They didn't show you how many items you got. Fuck. Thing evolved into a mecha version. Hard mode has been unlocked. You can select it when you start a new game. You can now use Metroid related amiibo to unlock new content in the gallery. Yes. I found 92% of the items, but oh, there's the Metroid actually flying in there. So what happens when I continue on? Yeah, it continues on from this final checkpoint. Like, I can go check these, at least gather all the items that are that I'm still missing. Or that I did the spike eating, the fucking crystal eating. Unfortunate part is that I don't remember where they are, so while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to be saying I like this game a lot, actually. I feel like the difficulty is actually great because it's a lot harder than the Zero Mission and Super Metroid. Like way harder. Like the game is way harder than the 10. But at the same time it's like more linear. It doesn't really have a there's one over there. That is the spike room. I'll leave that for last because I'm going to be like wondering about it. What about that on the right? But the linearity doesn't really matter that much because the game is actually quite long. Not to mention you have all these optional things to do. But one thing, like that end fight, what's the point of getting almost any of the like the missile upgrades or anything if they don't do anything to the boss? Like what's the point of it? I was just using the like I think you just need to use the basic weapon. I didn't try the super missiles or anything, but it kind of feels like you're just using the normal weapons. So it kind of negates the whole idea of going back and finding these. Like the only help it, like only use for them is with the fighting the Metroids. And that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can do this. Okay, well. Oh, I know that you can get that like that. Am I still missing like 2 upgrades from here? I got 4% from that, so yeah, I am. Where is it? Oh, over there. Right next to the teleporter. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of actually getting these upgrades if you don't even use them at the end boss. Like sure, fighting against the Super Metroid enemies, like you need a lot of items to be able to do it like well, but still, I don't know. Kind of feels like pretty meh. If there's anything negative to say, that's about it. I need to go up all the way. Should be able to do it from there. Not to mention like using the like okay the defensive thing against Ridley is usable. Or rather you use that. But like the cloaking device, or not the cloaking device, like the slowdown kind of feels pointless. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. The turbo weapon doesn't seem to do any more damage than the normal one. Yeah, this is this place. This is just a... Oh shit. Well, I figured it out now. Fucking using power bomb when you're like in a ball, like as a power bomb jump, will make you fly to the fucking other side of the universe. Well, now I know. Wasn't very self-explanatory, but... now I know. Now I can actually get all of these things. Well... I mean, I did it a couple of times, like, hit myself with that, but I never saw it, like, launching me to the opposite side. Like, it just flew me into another, like a little bit further away, but it didn't like make me fly all the way there. Well, now I know. There actually was a mechanic that I didn't know about. Well, now I can get the rest of the items. Yeah, there's still a lot more. I think that's just crystals. And that's a bomb too, yeah. That actually is a bomb. Bomb jump too. Well, let's go get everything then. Might as well. So can you do it? No, you can't. Like, wasn't it like bomb jump don't work in underwater in this one too? No, they do actually. That one I remember. It was up in the spikes. So you need to do this there as well. Hey, that's actually cool. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I guess I'll talk about a little bit about the game. I like it, but and the linearity doesn't like spoil anything. It actually makes it kinda interesting to play because the length of the game is still pretty long. Like it's longer than Zero Mission. And I'm pretty sure it's longer than Super Metroid as well. So do you need to like do it from all the way bottom? I think you do. And that's why they give you the recharge station as well. I honestly think this game is better than Zero Mission, but like I said, the problem is well, if you don't like it, it's easy to find everything. And to be honest, I feel like figuring out these isn't that big of a deal. Whereas with the whole like Shine Spark, the speed boost flying thing in Super Metroid and in Zero Mission is like actually harder. It's harder to do, it's harder to figure out how to do it. Like in this one, if they would have just told you that you can actually use the power bombs as mega bomb jump, this thing wouldn't have been difficult to figure out at all. Whereas with the Shine Spark or speed boost things, you actually need to be like, what the, like, how can you get that? How is that possible? So, yeah. But then again, the game doesn't rank, doesn't seem to rank your like item gain. Items found percentage, unlike the Super Metroid and Metroid Zero Mission. So I feel like that's the point of it. Like they've made it so that you are basically expected to find all of the items. And get them. Like in those games, it's kind of like it's like if you find them, you find them. But that's also the thing about this game. Like getting all the items isn't really that. Well, it is satisfying and useful, but not at the like the end boss. That Ridley. I'm not sure if it was like Ridley or was it like supposed to be some like weird Ridley clone. Kinda looked like Ridley, but at the same time it really didn't. So anyway, next up, I'll be teleporting here, but which one? I don't know. I guess I'll go here. The other like problem with this game though is that it's pretty repetitive. If you don't like this kind of like just going to the next place killing Metroids, it doesn't have that much variance. I mean, it could be worse. This is that hole. Huh? Maybe it's from here. There's actually a lot of things that I didn't find here. Or get. Like, even though there's a lot of things to do in this, you're still basically just going around the same places, or rather same-ish places, and killing the same enemies and grinding against the same Metroids. Even though there's like different versions and all that, but still. So that might be like a negative for some. I don't mind. Actually kinda like it. Wait! 255 missiles isn't the maximum. Really? 270? That's an odd number. Okay, there's one on the left side. Hold on, am I actually missing like two? But where? Well, let's see once I get this thing. Thanks. But I like the system, and to be honest, like the fact that there's no side spark or the speed thing is actually refreshing, because those things are like super hard to do. And especially with the stick, they would have been insane. because you have to use like the stick in this, not the D-pad. But yeah, I like this better than Metroid Zero Mission. But I like Super Metroid more. Probably because I'm like that's like the first and only Metroid that I played. Although I played the original, but not like I actually finished it or anything. Or understood anything when I was that young. Was the final Aeion Tank. What's the closest teleport? Down there. Only area 8 left. So I think there's only one item that I missed. Nice. It was crystal eating, I remember that. Hey, wait. Wrong direction, what the fuck? Oh. Just kill these fucks.
It's over here.
Well, that's it. There shouldn't be anything else left.
Yeah. %100% completion.
Well, that's it. That's it for the playthrough. Just gonna go and save. Max out my health. Pretty sure the maximum is like 15, power bombs 35. 264. That's an odd number. Okay, just for the hell of it, let's go and kill the Ridley. So I wonder how hard the hard mode is actually, because this is already pretty difficult. Fucking shit. The fucking jumping, because it's so annoying. Nice, thanks. Fucking doing it like instantly. How did that work? That is so bullshit that it doesn't like actually dodge the whole, like it does the single jump or the front jump. Way too early because I'm not. Oh, he didn't die from that. Oh. Fucking shit. Stop. Definitely isn't like super easy. Like you actually have to play the game. Like everything in this one, it's actually pretty challenging. And they always say that newer games are super easy compared to the last ones, but Super Metroid is so much easier compared to this one. Like way easier. Zero Mission was like super 10,000 times more easier than this. This is like actually difficult, like challenging. And that's kind of why I like it a little bit more, because, well, except for Super Metroid, because that game holds a special place in my heart and it has like so much varied content that I like it. Looked like that planet had 3 eyes. But that was it. Metroid Samus Returns 100%. And this is before Super Metroid, basically. Like this is from the Game Boy. I'll lower the music a little bit. This is the Game Boy Metroid. Basically Metroid 2. That came after Metroid 1 on the NES. And after this they released Super Metroid, and it kinda explains, like, I'm going to be playing Super Metroid, the Super Nintendo version or SNES version. I'm going to be playing that, and you can see that it actually follows up the storyline from this. Like, Samus finds the mini Metroid, like the hatched Metroid, and it thinks Samus is its mother basically, and it starts to follow it. I think in Super Metroid, Samus brings it to research, but something happens then. But we'll see it when I play Super Metroid next. I think I can just skip this, but will it show the... yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter because it doesn't... like, it only shows the game time. And the game only calculates 13 hours to find everything, or get everything and figure out what to do with. That is pretty long. For this type of game. For Metroid game. This is the same. I don't know what this references to. Like the whole mutation thing. I thought those were like, that was actually the... like the flying monsters that you have there, but I think it was something different. Don't know what that was. Well, 100% completion rate. Nice. Basically in 13 hours. I don't know how difficult the hard mode is in this game, but I feel like it's kinda insane considering that normal is already pretty challenging. For a casual noob like myself. But in any case, next up I will be playing the Super Metroid, which is a follow-up to this game. And it's kinda interesting. I never understood, like, when I played the Super Metroid originally, I never understood the plotline in that. Well, I understood it, but it was like, okay, so this happened. I mean, you can play them as separate entities because they kinda explain the previous games, but it's really interesting to see the whole actual game play, like the story from before. Well, but in any case, that's it. 100% Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS. The remake of Metroid 2. And like I said, I will be playing Super Metroid next. If you're watching it, then cool. And if you watch this playthrough, that's pretty cool too. In any case, enough with the delaying. UFONman is heading out. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whichever that will be. Bye bye.